Now, Turkish police have used tear gas and water cannons to force crowds of protesters out of Istanbul's Taksim Square. During the crackdown, 29 people were injured. Demonstrators had assembled in the streets leading to the square and began setting up barricades. Meanwhile, people have started to gather in other Turkish cities, including Ankara. This comes shortly after the Prime Minister issued yet another warning to protesters, saying security forces will intervene if they do not clear Taksim Square by Sunday. One of the country's main labor unions announced it will launch a general strike on Monday in response to the actions of the police. RT's Irina Galushko reports from Istanbul.
At this point, we can talk about the Taksim Square being completely cleared of protests, and I believe you can see it now. We have some ambulance vehicles there, and if you can look at the corner, in the corner of your screen, you'll probably see people that are dismantling everything in Taksim, in the Gezi Park. And this is basically what is happening here right now, is that police have actually entered the Gezi Park for the first time in 2 weeks, and they're taking apart all the tents and all the barricades that people have built there. Now, we also know that neither media nor medical personnel are actually allowed at this point in the park itself. And all of this comes just an hour after Prime Minister Erdogan yet again said that this protest will not be tolerated and that all the tents will have to be gone by Sunday. And you have to understand that there are hundreds of tents that were in there. People were literally living there for weeks. And of course, now a lot of people that have left Taksim Square, or were rather pushed out by police with water cannons and tear gas, they're all now congregating in streets that are leading up to Taksim Square, one of the main thoroughfares, Istiklal, with all the shops and an extremely popular public attraction. Actually, I think it's blocked by the crowds right now, and I can hear them cheering and yelling slogans, anti-government slogans, and they're also cordoned off by police. And they did use water cannons to try and cool them down, but that obviously didn't work. So these people are not going anywhere. And
I have asthma, and all of a sudden 10 police came next to me, and one of them was very violent. He tried to pull my gas mask, and I showed him, you know, I have asthma and I cannot breathe. Please don't take my gas mask. They didn't listen, and then 3-4 of them came, and then brutally they took my gas mask, my beret, my casque, and then my friend, she had to give her own gas mask to me.
I didn't throw any stones to the police, but they're still attacking me, and millions of people like me. 2 days ago, he said you have 24 hours. Yesterday, he said you have 24 hours. And today, he said you have until tomorrow. So this is ambush. We're going to be here. We're not going to leave because this is our park. That's it.
This is yet another dispersal of protest in Istanbul this week. We had another one on Tuesday, and then if you look at a city like Ankara, the capital of Turkey, the protests, which are dispersed by police with water cannons and tear gas, have been going on there on a daily basis, and only 2 nights of those days were the occasions when police did not interfere. This is a major move when it comes to dispersing protests. We're talking about Gezi Park now being evicted. I do not think that we're seeing the end of it just yet, because like I said, there are thousands of people that are on the streets of Istanbul right now. So again, we have to wait and see how the situation develops from here.